All right, welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
We haven't done this in a while, like
We haven't. A real opening, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
No, I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, yeah. That's been so long.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier, level 12 hobbit.
Yeah, because you graduate through the levels of hobbithood. Yeah, he's a master mooch. And today, even though he's not wearing a necklace, so you can't tell.
Today we are trying, you can just, you know what, you can sense it. You see this.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that guy's a mooch.
that is a mooch.
Yeah, that guy's only alive and healthy and well-fed because he knows how to mooch things.
Glendronach Peated.
Glendronach Peated it is.
And a bunch of other things.
All right. So, a while back, and I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly, but Dick Nixon, pronounce that. Well, I get glassware.
I got you. Dick Nixon.
Dick Nixon.
Yes.
Okay. So he said, hey, you're talking about sherried whiskeys. Why don't you guys try some Glendronach or some Benriach? Mm-hmm. Right? So we have Benriach, and we tried some Benriachs. But I could not. I searched for 2 months. I couldn't find any Glendronach in stock anywhere around us.
Glendronach Peated.
So I ordered 5 bottles of Glendronach from London. They just arrived yesterday.
Highland single malt Scotch whiskey.
I tried all 5 because science.
I did not try all 5.
No, he tried 1.
Because you suck balls.
That just got really dirty. So
here's
my favorite.
I just want to give some quick context. On the other side of this door is a room full of accountants and CPAs.
Yeah, they're doing their monthly continued education training.
Right, and this is very serious business. And
very serious.
And they're about to hear us do a whiskey episode.
That's right, through the wall. Okay, so of the 5 Glendronachs I tried, I got the 8-year-old special edition, the 12, the 18,
and
the 21.
You're talking a lot. You're talking a lot.
And the 21, and the peated.
Right.
Right, now my favorite is the peated.
Of course.
Because peat, right?
Well,
however, I understand that the peat is probably not a best representation of the classic Glendronach.
Peat is very popular in the Shire.
Yes, it is very popular in the Shire. So I also will cameo appearance the Glendronach 12s because that's more of a classic.
So here's it.
People refer to these as sherry bomb whiskeys because they've been aged their whole lives in sherry.
This one?
Oh yeah, Glendronach, Macallan, Aberlour.
Is this doing any no peated?
No.
This thing.
That's the sherry bomb.
The sherry bomb.
That's what they call it.
I feel like I need a bomb because I am iffy on whether or not I can pick out whether or not something has been finished in a sherry cask. So if this is like really intensely sherry, then that flavor is going to help me know what to look for in sherry cask whiskies.
Oh, this is so good. And this is not intensely sherry.
So this is this...
it has sherry. No, it's a sherry cask finish, but it's peated sherry cask finish.
Is this an Isla?
No. This is
a single
this is Highland.
So Highland.
Yeah, Glendronach is right. Actually, it's right in the middle of the Speyside in Aberdeenshire.
So whenever people say Highland is synonymous with Speyside, this is not Speyside at all.
No.
But also, it's not their classic version, their standard version. This is the peated version.
Honey, cinnamon sugar, ripe berries. There's so many good things in here. The Glendronach Peated is just wonderful.
No, I love how the honey, that sweetness, seems to be really balanced with that aggressive peatiness.
Yeah.
I mean,
really well balanced.
It's not buried underneath.
So what I would actually say is people have been asking, how do I get into smoke? Actually, this is a great gateway. Because this takes you from the pretty sherried whiskeys with an introduction into peated sherry whiskeys.
Maybe. Because this smoke is not, a small incremental dip of tone.
No, it is a bit of a jump.
This is like, bam, absolutely smoke. But also you have, bam, absolutely sweet honey.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
So I think because they're equal... now, okay, this is cool. Glendronach founded in 1826.
Man, that is so good.
Glendronach founded in 1826, right after they made it legal to have a Highland distillery. Right in the middle of Aberdeenshire.
Did you drink that whole thing?
I did. I think I poured myself less than I poured you.
What is wrong?
In the valley of Forg. Now the water that they get their water from is called the Dronach Burn, which is where they get their name Glendronach.
All right. I ask you this before the show, and you started giving me a really good answer, and I said, "Shut up! I don't care, but you guys may."
Hey, I don't want to learn without getting credit for it. That was his exact quote.
Why are so many whiskeys?
Glen.
Yes, Glens.
Glen, because Glen.
Glendronach, Glen.
Glen means
Levitt,
river.
Glen Fartless.
And that's why I said Glen means river, and these are along the rivers, right?
Right.
Or they're named after the river. Glendronach is the Dronach River.
All right.
Now what he said is, well, yeah, but just because you're next to a river doesn't mean you need to call yourself a river.
Right. You have access to every other word in the vocabulary of your language.
And I said, because back in the day, a Scotch was not named like a product. It was named by either a family or it was named by the region it was in, so it identified it as like a Glendronach meant, hey, that's the whiskey from over there in Glendronach.
Yeah.
Right? And so it wasn't that they were coming up with a cool product name like, Valentine Weiss or Charlatan. It's like, no, they were doing
Wherever did you come up with those names?
I just made them up off the top of my head.
All right. Just an arbitrary theoretical name.
Now taste what this whiskey tastes like without any smoke. This is the classic Glendronach 12-year-old heavy sherry whiskey. Hey, that's mine.
You told me. You pointed to this one.
No, they're both the same.
You pointed to this one. This is just...
I licked that whole edge of that glass.
You didn't.
I totally did.
That one is pristine.
No, that's because I have a pristine tongue. I'm very clean. Fastidious, even. Some might say.
Yours smells better than mine.
Well, it's often been said.
Okay, so is it a good rule of thumb, not a hard and fast rule, but a good rule of thumb that anytime you see a whiskey with Glen in front of it, is that likely to be an old school from way back in the day?
Yeah, it's an old name.
Okay.
Usually.
But there's no rules against some...
Dude, I love this. Smells like cream soda to me on the nose.
There's no rules against a young upstart distillery naming
using the name
themselves
Glen. Nope, no
Glen
rules.
something.
No rules. Although if they're not in Scotland, the Scottish Whisky Association is probably going to sue them.
That is nice. Why did you say cream?
Salt and cream.
No, why did you say cream soda? Because that's the only note I'm getting, and there's a lot more going on there. You put that in my head. You
I know. Salt, tea leaves, like a light green tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now they're owned by Ben Reich.
While you're doing that, I'm doing a comment here.
Okay.
Let's see. This
is
about
the Ben Reich single cask bottling, distilled in 16 years old.
Okay. Wow. It's
yeah, that's nice.
Speed Rack had a comment about the Balmore 12-year. We would like to have this at. Did we already do this thing? I feel like we did this comment.
Chill filtering.
Yeah.
We may have. I may have forgotten to delete it.
No, you're garbage. David Ron. Great episode, boys. Sure. Why not? Also, where's...
Yeah, where is Waldo?
Here's the thing. It's a seasonal...
Did you get sensitive about the shirt?
No, it's a seasonal rotation. It's a long sleeve. It's Texas. It's hot.
It's up in the attic now.
But if there's enough public demand for the Waldo...
Yeah. We may have to bring him back.
I aim to please... and he wants to see me in a shirt that doesn't show chest hair.
Like this one?
Damn it. Liam Rockford. This was 10 minutes ago, dude.
No. 10 minutes when I cut and pasted it into
When was
that
this?
sheet. I don't remember.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to say you guys are awesome. I just started watching your series after seeing it on Modern Rogue, and this has inspired me to get all nerdy and share exciting stories about whiskeys that I have learned watching this show with my customers. He's a bartender.
Yes!
Our people. The Nika stories and Weller, being like Mini Pappy, come to mind right now. Mm-hmm. Keep up the great work. I'm really excited to work my way through the rest of the episodes. I do have a question.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
How do you feel about the Kentucky Chew? And could you possibly demonstrate how to properly do it on a future episode? Thanks for starting such an amazing thing. Yeah,
okay.
Appreciate it. What is the Kentucky Chew?
The Kentucky Chew is something that was an innovative tasting technique which has been done in Scotland for a long time.
Okay.
And they named it the Kentucky Chew because they decided they had invented doing it for bourbon. Mm-hmm. But essentially it is pour it into your mouth, don't swallow, now chew on it and count to 12. Don't swish it, but make a chewing motion with your mouth. It totally coats your entire palate, coats your cheeks, underneath your tongue, roof of your mouth. It just spreads the whiskey all across. Then swallow. What it's supposed to do is completely break down and open up the whiskey inside your mouth.
That's not sipping.
It's referred to as the Kentucky Chew.
Referred to the what?
Kentucky
Chew.
Chew.
No, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah, that's totally what I said. But if we're gonna do the Kentucky Chew, we should do it with bourbon.
All right, here's the thing with the Kentucky Chew. It makes it way more intense.
Well, but that's because we're doing it with a 12-year-old whiskey. Oh, that's the 16. Set that aside. You're gonna want to finish with this one. Try this. My God, my guys are gonna hate me for going through like 14 whiskey glasses an episode.
They get paid.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I just grabbed a bottle of Buffalo Trace because why the hell not?
This isn't going to fit in the title.
No, we're going to have like...
Cameo appearances.
Yeah, we're going to have to, Chad, pick and choose how many of the cameos
Chad,
you want to include.
Pick the most popular brands because that helps us.
Helps our ratings.
Yes.
We're all about the ratings. All right, Kentucky Chew time.
Do you think we would do better at this if we actually cared about ratings?
Base. That worked way better with the bourbon than it did with the scotch. It made the scotch try to kill you.
No,
and it made the bourbon kind of come alive.
The scotch was bending me over and treating me naughty. This, I'm picking apart some flavors are unfolding that I wasn't getting before.
All right.
What is like a dose of? Are you getting another one?
No.
Okay, you look over like you're gonna get another.
I was trying to think of. Roger Patterson is one of my all-time favorite whiskey heroes. Dalmore Master Distiller. Mm-hmm. He teaches people to do this with Dalmore. Mm. He always says the whiskey's 12 years old. You got to chew it for 12 seconds. 1 second for every year.
Because science. Another question, another comment. What are you feeling? You
let's shut this bad boy down.
No, wait, this one's about...
That was fun.
This one's about me.
Let's save it for tomorrow. We got 2 more videos to do today.
But me...
Okay. All right, well, till tomorrow. May your crazy stay this side of legal.
And may you return if you like the Ucky Chew.
Oh my God. We're going to have to bleep that whole outro. Cheers.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.